Okay, and then let's so we have 3 under products, and let's go back to services. We have the one-stop shopping that Ophelia suggested. Anything else from a service perspective you can think of that would make your experience better, Deidre?
They need to do a better job of scheduling because a lot of times when you have an appointment, you don't get in at the exact time that you have the appointment. You have to end up waiting maybe 30 minutes later or an hour later because of they don't do a very good job of scheduling people and getting them in and getting them out.
Okay. And Ophelia, when you mentioned the one-stop shopping, did I hear something around something that would make the scheduling process more efficient as well, or did am I hearing things?
Well, I think it's everything is going for technology now.
Mm-hmm.
I think if the beauty barbershop or whatever has on their website like had an online scheduling or maybe an app that you could just log on at any time to schedule your appointment. And that way you'll have your your set time. And and even in this beauty and barber industry, there may be some lag time, but because you never know how long it's gonna take to, wash somebody's hair or cut somebody's hair. But if you can, if you go online and set up your appointment, let's say for 11 o'clock, then you'll have that slot for you. You may have to, may cut your wait time down from maybe 30 minutes or an hour, as you stated, to maybe 10 or 15 minutes till they finish up their client.
Okay. So if I'm just trying to visualize as you're talking through it. So if I think about Uber, for example, if I had an app, and we could come up with a name for it, but if it's an app that you would go to and say if you wanted to have your nails done, immediately following your hair appointment without having to drive to a different location. Are you thinking it would be a situation where you could schedule both in advance with the application, and then as soon as your hair appointment is over, you already have a nail tech that is there and ready to do your nails, something along those lines?
Yes, precisely.
Okay.
That way you're cutting down on all your time. You can get your 2 appointments at one time.
Okay, and to make sure I'm not going too fast, so as far as the different services that will be involved with the one-stop shopping, one-stop servicing, maybe a better term to use. So we got beautician services, which is anything to do with the hair, nails. What other products? Other services would you think of that could be a part of that app suite as far as different services that you could schedule at the same time? I'm saying, what other services other than nails? What else did you say?
Barbershop.
Say that again.
Barbershop.
Okay. So beautician services, the barber services, nails. I was in the airport. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just saying I was in the airport in Atlanta a few weeks ago, and I noticed they had a similar setup for a beauty shop, but they had massage chairs. I think I actually saw some nail techs in there, and there was actually, to your point, a place where you could order drinks as well while you were waiting. Maybe that was because it was in the airport and people were trying to relieve stress. But it sounds like the idea that you're mentioning is very similar in the sense that, if you go onto the app, then you can schedule whatever services you want to schedule, and then the bar would be there. So if there's someone that, if they're not driving or, if they're dropped off, they would have the ability to, order drinks while they wait.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, if you go in on a Wednesday evening, Friday evening, or whatever, and after work, if your appointment is after work or whatever, and you want to sit down and have a drink while you wait for your appointment, if your stylist or your barber is running a little bit behind,